Hello friends, good morning, welcome back, and happy Tuesday. So we are just finishing up school right now. The kids are doing their math and handwriting. Jackson just ran out and brought the garbage can back up to the house. It was trash day this morning, and then he's got free time. Alice is finishing her stuff, and then she'll have free time. I was going to start dinner super early today so it's ready for whenever anyone wants to eat it as lunch or dinner. It's currently 12:35. So tonight is American Heritage Girls and Trail Life, and so I want to make dinner early so it's ready to go for whenever anyone's ready to eat, because we leave the house at 5 o'clock and don't get home till 8:30. That way they can eat it before they leave, or they can eat it when they get home. Will may or may not be joining us for Trail Life tonight. It depends on if he's out of work in time, and that way dinner will be done by the time he gets home as well. So he has a hot meal waiting for him if he gets home after we leave. Does that make sense? So I'm not starting it yet, but I'll probably do dinner, probably start it around 3:30 so that it's just ready to go. So yeah, spaghetti and garlic bread for dinner. What else? I think that's it so far. Just wanted to open it up and say good morning and welcome back. I am watching some YouTube videos right now while working on a meal plan for next week, so I can get our grocery order put together for the week, and that gets delivered on Thursday so that I can record a video and have that up on Friday. Grocery hauls usually go up Friday as a rule around here, but just working on that, and then I will tackle getting dinner started. And instead of using ground beef tonight, I'm going to use, I've got some Jimmy Dean sausage, like breakfast sausage. It's just the all-natural, unflavored, like not sage flavored or anything like that. I'm going to use that instead so that we don't dip too far into our ground beef storage right now. I did do Sam's Club yesterday, but we didn't need ground beef quite yet, so I didn't want to pick up their 10-pound tub of ground beef yet. I think we have about 8 pounds left in the deep freezer right now. So I like to get the next one when we drop down to about 2 or 3 pounds. So that way we always have ground beef on hand, because we do eat a lot of ground beef meals. And then I've got a huge, I think it's a 10-pound bag of chicken breast, frozen chicken breasts. So we do have chicken on hand as well for meals. So I'm just kind of looking to see what I want to do for meals next week and going from there. But good morning and welcome back, and we will touch base with you throughout the day. So I am going to make 2-ingredient pumpkin muffins using 1 box of cake mix. I just happen to have butter pecan on hand and 1 can of pumpkin. So I'm going to just combine those in a bowl, and then I actually am making a 3-ingredient because I add mini chocolate chips as well. These are Jackson's favorite kind of muffins, so I like to keep the ingredients on hand so that I can make them for him. Or for everyone, really, but in particular, they're his favorite. I need to grab a spatula. So I thought, since I haven't made them in a few weeks, I would make them today. I just flung pumpkin all over my floor. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. That was not too horrible cleanup. So now I'm just going to mix these together and make a mess because the powder goes flying. It's going to make a really thick batter. And then I will put the muffin liners in my cupcake tin and spray them, because otherwise they tend to stick to the liners I have. I don't have silicone ones. I've thought about getting them. I used to have them many years ago and I never used them, and I hated cleaning them. So I kind of just stick with the one-time use liners. Now this is coming together. I'm going to throw some mini chocolate chips in. I don't measure, I eyeball. I measure with my heart, as they say. Alice is currently working on some craft projects. She finished up her school. So she's working on some clay-faced stuffed animals that will go in her Etsy shop once they are done. She has them, she needs to bake the faces, and then she will need to paint them
and assemble them. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands and again, because I just got pumpkin on them, and then do the liners and get the muffin mix into the liners.
I just fried up 1 pound of the Johnsonville, what did I say earlier? What brand? I don't remember. But I think it's the Johnsonville breakfast sausage. And I've got some salted water with a little bit of oil in it coming up to a boil for the pasta. I do 2 pounds of pasta because tomorrow night I will turn leftovers into baked spaghetti. I've got a can of diced tomatoes and a large container of Prego traditional pasta sauce. Currently listening to Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. This is the second in her series. I think the first one's called Better Than the Movies, and it was super cute. I believe I gave it 5 stars. Let me go check. So yes, the first book is Better Than the Movies, and I gave it a 5-star rating, which is super rare for a rom-com novel. So you know that I loved it. So we are home from American Heritage Girls and Trail Life for the night. Will did make it out of work in time to join us, so that was nice. Excuse me. So I'm getting some computer work done, logging some badges and stuff for the troop. And while I wind down, I just had a can of green beans for dinner. I had food earlier before I left. I had 2 packets of tuna for like a super high protein lunch. And then I had a snack. And then I was just feeling a little peckish when I got home just now. So I had a can of green beans, and whoever recommended to use lemon pepper seasoning on my buttered green beans, 2 thumbs up to you, because it's delicious, and I've made them that way the last 2 times I've eaten them, and I love it. So thank you very much. I think it was someone commented on my grocery haul when I talked about lately I've been eating like a protein and a can of green beans as my main meal for the day. Kind of going back to like a carnivore-ish, but not like strict carnivore, because I'm still eating veggies and some fruit and stuff like cheese here and there. But just trying to go back to very simple protein veggies. Yeah, anyway, I commented about that, and someone had said, try the lemon pepper seasoning on your green beans, and I just so happened to have it on hand, and I tried it, and it's so good. So I just finished my green beans, and I'm not sick of them yet, and I've been eating a can a day for like the past week. So that's my hyperfixation at the moment, I suppose. But it's just so easy. It's a quick, easy vegetable, and I love them. So I don't feel like I'm punishing myself with it. And then I did buy some sirloin steaks from Sam's Club the other day. And I planned on cooking one of those each day throughout the week for myself for my protein, because it's a good like high iron and high like vitamin B protein source. But I just wasn't hungry for a steak tonight, so I didn't cook one. I made a huge pot of spaghetti, as you saw, for the family, and it's barely been touched yet. Will had a huge bowl on the way to our meeting. He ate in the car. The kids had each eaten Hot Pockets for a late lunch, so they didn't want any spaghetti. Alice, are you gonna have spaghetti before I put it away?
I'm not super hungry right now.
So they're not super hungry. So I might have them eat off it again tomorrow and then do baked spaghetti the next day. The plan was to do baked spaghetti, if I can talk, baked spaghetti tomorrow, but I don't think enough of it will have been eaten by that point. So they might have to do another day of regular spaghetti, and then I will make baked spaghetti the next day. But that's kind of what's going on right now. I am going to get back to this paperwork, and then I will touch base again before closing out for the night. Alrighty, I am going to close this out. We just finished watching an episode of House, and we are headed off to bed. It's about 10:30, I think. I have a watch. I can check it. Oh, 10:04. So I'm going to go finish editing this video, get it uploaded, take my contacts out, and crawl into bed. Thanks for coming along on another day. Drop a comment, share some love, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.